your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It was a very sunny day today, but obviously a very hot day, and temperatures are going to stay that way for the next few days. We're at 90 in Champaign as well as in Danville, 91 in Decatur, 91 in Springfield, and 93 degrees in Lincoln, 91 currently in Pontiac, which is where we have our Pontiac RV weather camera up on our roofing dog on it. You've got fairly hazy skies out there, but there's been a lot of sunshine, and we expect the clear skies to last throughout the next few days. Winds are out of the southwest right now between about 5 and 10 miles per hour. It's a hot forecast for the backyard this evening. We're calling for basically the same conditions for tomorrow as well as the day after that. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
We have to have the building approved status.
U of I students are back in the classroom for the first time in months. What their first day of fall learning looked like. Plus, Zoom experienced a widespread outage today. How this impacts students who opted for remote learning. And city leaders in Champaign have a message for the community. Help us end gun violence. What they're now asking you to do.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
I can go to in person if I feel like it, or I can Zoom the class online.
The students are easing their way back into the classroom. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini. Today marked the first day of the fall semester at the U of I. WCIA 3's Karina Rubio spoke with students to learn what it's like to make the return during a pandemic.
When the U of I first launched their COVID-19 testing sites back in July, Chancellor Robert Jones told me that the saliva-based test was one of the main things allowing them to welcome back staff members and students in some capacity this fall. Since the launch, the U of I has tested more than 60,000 students and staff members. People lined up outside the 17 indoor and outdoor testing sites on the first day of classes, making that number even bigger. Several people waiting said the lines were moving at a good pace. Testing is now another task on the weekly to-do list.
It's every 4 days, so twice a week. They're having us get the test and then show our phone to get into the buildings, and we have to have the building approved status.
The U of I is using a hybrid model for classes, but students say it's ultimately up to them when choosing face-to-face or virtual instruction. In Champaign County, Karina Rubio, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
University leaders say they've designated quarantine space for anyone who tests positive or shows symptoms. The innovative saliva test just received emergency authorization from the FDA to expand nationally. Some U of I students couldn't log into their Zoom classes this morning, but the problem was much larger than in central Illinois. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in our newsroom tonight. So, Courtney, what happened?
Well, Paul, some students said they tried to join Zoom meetings by clicking on the link invite, but they couldn't get in. U of I's Technology Services Department reached out to Zoom after that point, and they found out this was happening all over the country. And this can be a major concern, especially with classes starting and many students opting for that online option. Luckily, at least at the U of I, they found a solution. They asked students to download the Zoom app on their phone or computer instead of trying to join meetings on a web page.
This is a new environment for everybody, and we're all trying to do our best. And, with every issue or disruption that comes up, that, the university is committed to making sure that there is a way for students to learn, faculty to teach, and staff to do their work.
So what can a student do if they're stuck in a situation like this? The Technology Services Department tells me most professors use a few different platforms for teaching. So if Zoom is down, they say they'll try something else in the meantime. I also reached out to a lot of other schools in the area, and none of them mentioned problems specifically with Zoom this morning. But some said that's because they don't use Zoom at all. Some mentioned using a site called Blackboard instead. Reporting live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Learning the frustrations of the professional world a little bit if you're using Zoom in the classroom.
Usually there's a hiccup on the first day, right?
Absolutely. All right, Courtney, thanks. Well, if you are a student having trouble logging into Zoom, you can reach out to the Technology Services Department by email or phone. Those numbers and other information are on your screen right now. Taking a look at today's coronavirus numbers, Champaign County set a new high when it comes to cases. On the first day of classes at the U of I, there were 68 new infections. The good news, the county's 7-day positivity rate has stayed at 0.3% for the 5th straight day. There were 1,600 new cases statewide. That brings the total to more than 221,000 infections diagnosed since the pandemic began. 8 more people have died. Illinois has now seen more than 7,800 COVID-related deaths. Several people are dead after a string of motorcycle crashes over the weekend. In Christian County, a man is dead after a motorcycle and SUV collided Saturday afternoon. Happened at 1900 East and 2300 North Road in Stonington. Authorities say 80-year-old Larry Yoakum of Decatur was riding his motorcycle when he and the other vehicle crashed. He died at the scene. That crash remains under investigation. In Effingham County, a man from Pawnee is dead after he crashed his motorcycle yesterday. Happened on Illinois Route 128, just over a mile north of Illinois 33. The rider's name hasn't been released, but state police say the 54-year-old man drove off the road, hit a ditch, and flipped the motorcycle. He was flown to a hospital where he later died. And we're learning more about the 2 people who were killed in a crash in Decatur on Sunday. Authorities confirm 60-year-old Maria Karmatzis and 58-year-old Edward Clark Jr. died. Investigators believe they veered into traffic and hit a car near West Main Street and South Dipper Lane. Neither was wearing helmets, and they died at the scene. A follow-up now, the city of Champaign is asking the community for help ending gun violence. Officials say gun violence has killed 2 people and hurt 8 others in the last 2 weeks. It's also resulted in property damage to homes, an MTD bus, and other vehicles. Local leaders say many of these shootings are targeting specific people and are a result of ongoing feuds. They're now asking anyone with information to come forward and share what they know with investigators or someone else they might trust. The Mental Health Center in PIATT County is moving forward to a little more normalcy. WCIA3's Gabrielle Cook joins us in the studio tonight. So, Gabrielle, they'll be able to offer some services once again.
The PIATT County Mental Health Center held a soft reopening for their day services. COVID has made it tough on people with mental disabilities, so the center is looking forward to reopening. Their program for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities will allow for day training with safety precautions. Those participating in the program will have to go through an in-depth assessment before being cleared due to COVID guidelines. The Developmental Services Director says she sees how much support the program offers to people.
Families depend upon us, and for a lot of the individuals we support, we are their family. I mean, we're their main support system. So lots of smiles. I mean, everything has went well. So yeah, we're happy that everybody is back.
Daily learning activities that include socially distanced interactions will mostly be taking place outside in the community. And the center hopes to fully reopen sometime in January. Paul.
All right, Gabrielle, thanks for that update. One power company is trying to save birds from potential hazards, how it's making its power poles avian safe. Plus this.
Drug-free education should be considered as essential travel.
Travel restrictions are in place because of the pandemic. How one student says it's impacting the way she learns.